In this video, I'm going to show you this reproduction of number 1. That is a real number 1 brunette, but here's what I have.
Okay, here we have Busy Gal Vintage Production Barbie Signature Series, no more than 20,000 made worldwide. I have had my eye on this doll for a long time because I really wanted a better reproduction of a number 1 Barbie. This doll is exactly that. Let me show you the first reproduction Barbie they made. For a minute. Here, this doll came out in about 2000. She's the first reproduction Barbie doll that was made. I think she was celebrating the 35th anniversary of Barbie. So there are some problems to her. Her body is pretty good. She's hollow. Her legs are, her body's fine. It's the hair and the face shape. The face shape of this doll is just too wide at the top. If you look at the older vintage dolls, hold on, I have another, should have been more prepared. Here we have an actual vintage number 5. And if you look at their face shape and size, you can clearly see a difference. This doll, from here, this part of her head, is just a lot wider. This doll has a more narrow head. Sorry, I got like paint all over myself. See, her head is a lot more narrow than this one. So already the head shape does not match the vintage dolls. Now this is a number 5, and the number 5 head shape was the same. The number 3s were the first to get blue eyes, but the head shape itself was the same, or should be the same head shape. The other thing about this doll is if I was to take her ponytail out, you would see she would be bald up here. I can show you what I mean with a doll that I'm going to reroute. Girlies can sit right here. Where is that doll? This one. So I'm working on rerouting this. This doll was another number 5 Barbie, and you can see that she only has holes around the outside of her head. There are no holes here because she only had hair rooted around the outside. So the bangs had the most, and then she had just all around the outside is where her hair was rooted, and it was in a ponytail, so you couldn't tell a difference. Now, this doll,
I don't think anyone ever tried to take the ponytails out.
Oh yeah, people did. And then they were like, ew, our doll's bald. This one, I can part her hair, and you can see that she has hair plugs all over her head. That is not at all what any of the later dolls were. Even the midges, here's a bald midge. Even a bald midge had very little hair plugs. She had mainly just right here at the part, and this all right here was bald. So the older dolls didn't have as much hair. It's cheap, yes, cheap. So the fact that she has so much hair is just, she's not a very good representative of what a number 1 would have looked like. The only thing is her eyes are amazing. She does have really good eyes. Her eyebrows are not that great. Look at this. Look at those nice pointy sharp eyebrows. This is what a number 1 would have looked like. Zoe, the question is, do I take her out of the box?
I don't know why you asked that to your parents.
I think I'm gonna do it. I I think I'm gonna take her out of the box right here, right now, with you guys. So let's do it. Let's get the scissors.
You haven't really touched your camera that much.
All right, how am I gonna do this? I don't want to hurt her. I want to keep everything in good condition. Aha, there we go. That's how you do it. There's the thing of authenticity right there. Okay, now here we go. I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I really want to do this. I'm gonna do it. I'll keep the box. So my thing is I like to keep the box, but take the dolls out of the box. And I just am so excited about her because there's just so there's so many little details that Mattel did with this doll that I really appreciate and think that they did an awesome job with her. Yeah. Okay. The thing I hate what they do nowadays is they like attach her head. Oh god. Alright, hold on guys, hold on. How am I gonna do this? No, I'm not gonna pause it. We're just gonna run with it. I hope we can run with it. Okay, so we're gonna take this tape off. There you go. I don't want to damage the box either because she is limited edition, so there aren't that many of them. So ideally she could go up in value.
So this is a replica?
This is a replica of number 1. For Net.
Still limited edition?
In the Busy Gal outfit. Which her outfit is so beautiful. So much attention to detail was done with this doll that I just really want to get to know her. Oh god, I don't want to damage the box. Okay. Pinch and pull. There we go. Okay, pinch and pull over here. You know, I mean, it's just a box, but still, like, I grew up being told that I shouldn't take my Barbie out of the box. I literally have a sticker doll from the 90s that's still in the box. In fact, the PJ I sold, she was still in her box too. And she was worth more money because she was in the box. So I'm willing to take the hit. I'm willing to take the hit, I guess. I'll just get this tape off well. You know, I mean, I don't really plan on selling her. This doll's going to be probably handed down to my daughter, so my daughter can decide to sell her.
Yeah.
You want her? Alright, so let's see. Oh, I don't want to damage anything. Oh, geez. I just had the tab out, and then it went back in. Pain in the butt. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so then, this is what I hate. I hate that they put these things to the back of their heads. Oh, it makes me... they're so the worst.
Because then they stay in the head and you can't get them out.
Yeah, exactly. It's super annoying. That's a new thing that they started doing in, like, I don't know, 2000s.
You can kind of push them into the head, and then you can't really see it anymore.
And then some people just rip them out. Oh god, I don't know.
Didn't that break the part or whatever?
I don't know. It's so annoying. Why do they have to do this to us? Why? Why? Seriously, why? And then sometimes, depending on the doll you get, you really should take them out of the box because if there's tape or something that can deteriorate, it can cause damage to your doll. There we go. Got it. Oh yeah, this is really, really hard. Okay, maybe I will pause it for this. This is too difficult. Okay, finally got her out. And I even put the plastic back in so that she can sit in it. But I wanted to make sure that I had taken it out all well. She still has her little glasses right here. She's got her little tag. I'm going to keep that. She still has rubber bands around her legs, which I should probably take off because rubber bands deteriorate over time. But, oh, God, I want to take her hat off to see what... Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's see if I was right about the amount of hair she has on her head. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. I'm going to do right here. It looks like... Oh, yeah. Yep, you can feel it. And there we go. She's... Yeah. She's bald under there. So... That is, and then push those little nubbins back in there. Yeah. Awesome. So she does have the proper amount of hair. If you took her ponytail out, she would be bald on the top. Like how I showed you with this one. And let's do a face comparison. The face shape looks pretty much dead on. Now, this is a number 5, not a number 1. But they did use the same face mold for a few years. So I'd say, boom. They probably actually used the same mold. I don't know. Oh god, now I gotta get her hat back on. Okay. Now, what I found really cool about this doll was the fact that she has holes on her feet. Now, if you're a Barbie collector, you know that the only dolls, I think the only dolls that had holes on their feet like this were number ones. A number 2 Barbie did not have the holes. And the reason they had those holes was so that they could go on the stand. And the stand is crooked. So, oops, Mattel, you didn't do that great of a job. But this, you'd poke her little feet in here. There we go. Cool. Oh, geez. And then you could poke this little foot. So you put her like this. Put this one here. This one here. Poke her in. Boom. Oh my god. That is so freaking cool. So cool. So I am a huge fan of this doll. I just think that she is the best replica that they've ever made. I mean, there's a blonde version that's wearing the bathing suit. There's the blonde 75th anniversary wearing the bathing suit. But this one, oh my god, I'm so in love with this doll. I just love her. And her eyebrows, that little detail, that little arch right there, that perfect little arch is what's the harsh arch. That's what the number ones had. In fact, she looks better than a number 1. Sorry. Well, then again, the number ones that you'd find today are pretty old and their color bleaches out. But let's put her over here. There you go. Let's adjust the camera. Don't mind my other Barbies in the background. Alright, and so we have this one, number 5, solid feet. Actual, real number 5. And about the same face. The same face mold. That's what it looks like. You know? So, anyways, yeah, so that's the little unboxing, and talking about why I absolutely love this doll, and I'm really happy that I bought her before she went up in value. You can still find a few of these on Amazon, and that's where I got her. So let's look at the comparison of the two right here, side by side. Over here, I guess the lighting is better right here. Yeah, it just really bothers me, how wide they made their heads. Like, what were you thinking, Mattel? Like, this is not at all what the vintage head looked like. And I mean, come on, those eyebrows are not right. Those are the eyebrows. Those are the ones. I mean, it was a good first attempt. You know, it was like a rough draft. They wanted to see how extreme Barbie collectors were, if they noticed the difference. And oh yes, they noticed the difference. And the amount of hair on this doll compared, I mean, look at all that hair. It's a lot of hair. Look at the original, which I think she has real mohair too. Yeah, that's how they should be. All right, well, thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed my little rundown on this fabulous reproduction from 2019. Busy gal.